In the heart of the city of Bacolod, adjacent to the serene capital lagoon, lies the Negros Forest Park, a comprehensive haven that serves as a sanctuary, a breeding center, a rescue facility, and an educational hub. Designed for those eager to delve into the significance of Negros biodiversity, it also offers valuable insights into the methods of safeguarding the region's endangered animal species.
Maayong adlaw mga ka-wonder. Ini naman ang inyong alagad si Radyoman Patrick Bucabal, your wandering Negrense. And we're here today at Negros Forest Park. Together with me, Kim Listener.
Hi po, ako si Kuya Kim Desena and I welcome you to one of our unique wildlife biodiversity conservation center. Welcome to Negros Forest Park.
Today, Kim will enlighten us about the Negros Big Five. However, before delving into that, let's acquaint ourselves with a brief history of this facility.
So, Negros Forest Park, it started at like mga 1984. It began with a small group of environmentalists who were concerned of the rapid declining of the rainforest that is Negros, due to the ever-growing sugarcane industry and rammat na slamat amat the whole Negros, basically wiping out all the remaining fragile forest until there's nothing left. If you look at the map sa Negros Tasubong sa mga 1990s, there's only like mga 4 to 6% na rainforest na bilin or coverage. So basically those are the last remaining forests that we still have it within today. And then fast forward when William Oliver came in to promote a conservation breeding program sa mga endemic nga species ta. So we did successful breeding sa spotted deer, which is apparently the pioneering animal that started all of this conservation breeding of the other West Design yung mga animals, which we now know them as the Big Five.
What compromises the Negros Big Five? And why do they hold significance for our island's forest? Understanding the importance of protecting and conserving this species is essential.
Let's embark on this exploration, commencing with a closer look at the Visayan spotted deer.
This is the enclosure sa atin niya Rusa alfredi or the Visayan spotted deer. So these are the deers one of the 3 deers that I mentioned before. They're only endemic to the Philippines, and this particular deer is only found in the West Visayan region, particularly Negros, Panay, and some parts of Guimaras and Cebu formerly. And the only deer in the Philippines that retains its spot from young to adulthood. Super endangered. Spotted deer, in terms of conservation niya, initiates, there I would consider them as probably the low reproduction niya mammals, because unlike sa warty pig, the warty pig is listed as critically endangered. Basically, these animals are just below mga going 500 to below. Whereas ang sila niya, mga rapas na sa mga thousands pa. Pero ang sa warty pig, they can make a huge comeback because they can breed like there's no tomorrow. A single female can breed twice and can produce like anywhere from 4 to 6 piglets within that year. Whereas ang spotted deer, they can only have 1 offspring a year. So ang ila reproduction very, very low. So that brings quite a challenge of preserving the species. The only best bet lang is preserve mo lang yung natural habitat nila, at the same time i-limit lang ang i-restrict mo lang ang hunting sa usap.
I sought insights from Kim about the main predators threatening the population of Visayan spotted deer. He explained that snakes, particularly the large reticulated python and large eagles, pose a threat primarily only to the fawns. However, he emphasizes that the predominant and significant threat to their numbers is posed by us humans.
The next big five here is the iconic Walden's hornbill or the rufous-headed hornbill. So this hornbill here is only found in Negros and Panay, and they're considered to be the second most endangered hornbill in the world. Prior that, these hornbills their numbers in the wild had been declined due to unregulated hunting and at the same time rampant deforestation. What cause of their endangerment is that these hornbills, they're quite of a specialist type of hornbill, meaning they kind of like things consistent in their place. So in the wild, they would nest on the same tree hole that they use for generations. They would harvest the berries or the fruit trees that they use it for generation, and so on. And if you take it away from them, it kind of throws them off, and basically this bird will lose its kind of like its cool, and then it might force it to go to other places which would compete with other hornbills and ever more exposure na sa mga poachers, the hunters. Okay, so the next big five we have here is the Visayan three-tipped hornbill or the Visayan hornbill. This species of hornbill is also found here in Negros and Panay, and they're considered to be one of the smallest hornbills in the Philippines, and they're quite beautiful as well because these hornbills have this amazing colored, almost like a tattooed beak. And unlike the rufous-headed hornbill, these hornbills you can probably still see Manisayla sa wild. And unfortunately, because of their small size, they're often being collected from the wild as pets. This door here, this is where we keep some of our Visayan warty pigs. And for those who don't know, Visayan warty pig or the baboy tanonon is one of the most critically endangered species of wild pigs that are enlisted as one of the most rarest yung mga mammals that is Philippines. And the warty pig gets its name because if you look at the male warty pig, it has those 3 pairs of bumpy warts all over its face, which they use for protection during the fights. And these pigs have this unique, distinctive mohawk-like hair that goes from their head all the way going sa back nila, which kind of gives that impression look. And these pigs, unfortunately, their declining is not because of a lot of things. Poaching, because of the meat, because the meat is still delicacy.
Just to inform our viewers that access to the Baboy Talonon area is restricted due to the ongoing African swine flu threat affecting the province.
Just for safer than sorry, we put all of our pigs in this quarantine area where we can monitor them, and at the same time we can check on them at the same time, though making sure that they don't display any of these viruses, and hopefully if the bars pass that piece, our pigs may okay na sila. Okay, so the last big five that we have here in Negros Forest would be perhaps one of the rarest pigeons in the world. This is the Negros breeding heart dove or the Negros breeding heart pigeon. This particular pigeon or dove gets its name by its distinctive red coloration in its chest, which they use it for many purposes. During mating, they use it for courtship. And just a while ago, we have one of the breeding hearts making its distinctive mating calls. And another thing they use for this red marking is also for signal display amongst flock members, because unlike other pigeons, which they spend most of the time in trees and upper buildings, this pigeon here, they're mostly on the ground. And that's where their scientific name comes in. Gallicolumba Hi. Gali means chicken and Columba means pigeon. So in short, they're also known as chicken pigeon, which it refers to their lifestyle. They spend most of the time on the ground foraging and do their matings and all that stuff. And by nighttime, they fly into the trees for roosting, which they are come into contact with their main predator, which is the Visayan leopard cat. And unfortunately, this bird here had lost most of its habitat range due to a lot of things. Deforestation and introduced cats and dogs, and of course, people hunting and surfing.
As we conclude our exploration of Negros Forest Park, it becomes evident that this haven not only serves as a refuge for endangered species, but also as a fountain of knowledge, echoing the importance of preserving Negros Island's unique wildlife. The intricate web of life woven through the diverse flora and fauna of this region is a testament to the delicate balance that sustain our planet. The Negros Forest Park stands not just a physical space, but a symbol of hope. A reminder that knowledge is the key to coexistence. Let us embark on a collective mission to pass on this wisdom to the younger generation, nurturing a generation that cherishes and protects the splendors of Negros wildlife. Together, we can ensure a harmonious future where humanity and nature thrive hand in hand. Madamo gid nga salamat, iniinyong alagad si Radyoman Patrick Bocabal, your wandering Negrense.
In our upcoming episode, we are thrilled to delve more into the exploration of the diverse local species residing in Negros Forest Park. Join us as we acquaint ourselves with Azul, the majestic sylvan lizard, and Snake, the awe-inspiring serpent eagle. Ensure to stay tuned by following this page, Wandering Negrense, and subscribing to our channel for an enriching experience into the fascinating world of this extraordinary